Welcome to S.V.Union High School and Junior College.
There are two types of memory in computer, primary memory and secondary memory. Let's discuss about primary memory. Primary memory is divided into two parts, RAM and ROM. RAM is a random access memory and ROM is a read-only memory. RAM is divided into two parts, SRAM and DRAM. ROM is divided into three parts, PROM, EEPROM and EEPROM. Let's first discuss about read-only memory and its types. The full form of ROM is read-only memory. It is a permanent type of memory. Its contents are not lost when the power supply is switched off. The computer manufacturer decides the information of ROM and it is permanently stored at the time of manufacturing, which cannot be overwritten by the user. The important characteristics of ROM are: you can write data only once, however, once it is returned, you can read it any number of times. A ROM chip is used mainly in the startup process of modern computers. A ROM is a non-volatile memory, stores only several megabytes of data, up to 4 megabytes or more per chip. Read-only memory holds programs and data permanently even when the computer is switched off. Data can be read by CPU in any order, so ROM is also a direct access memory. The content of ROM are fixed at the time of manufacturing. Stores a program called the bootstrap loader that helps start up the computer. Access time of between 10 to 15 nanoseconds. Types of ROM. Programmable read-only memory, known as PROM. Empty of data when manufactured, may be permanently programmed by the user. Erasable programmable read-only memory, known as EEPROM. It can be programmed, erased and reprogrammed. The EEPROM chip has a small window on top allowing it to be erased by shining ultraviolet light on it. After reprogramming, the window is covered to prevent new content being erased. Access time is around 45 to 90 nanoseconds. Electrically erasable programmable read-only memory, known as EEPROM. It is reprogrammed electrically without using ultraviolet light. Must be removed from the computer and placed in a special machine to do this. Access time is between 45 to 200 nanoseconds. Fourth type is flash ROM, similar to EEPROM, however can be reprogrammed while still in the computer. Easier to upgrade programs stored in flash ROM. Easier to upgrade programs stored in flash ROM. Flash ROMs are used to store programs in the device, example modem. Access time is around 45 to 90 nanoseconds. Let's see ROM in detail. One step up from the mask ROM is the PROM, that is programmable read-only memory, which is purchased in an unprogrammed state. If you were to look at the contents of an unprogrammed ROM, the data is made up entirely of ones The process of writing your data to the PROM involves a special piece of equipment called as device programmer. The device programmer writes data to the device one word at a time by applying an electrical charge to the input pins of the chip. Once the PROM has been programmed in this way, its content can never be changed. If the code or data stored in the PROM must be changed, the current device must be discarded. As a result, PROMs are also known as one-time programmable devices. Let's see EEPROM in detail. The another type of PROM is EEPROM. An EEPROM is a erasable and programmable read-only memory. Is programmed in exactly the same manner as a PROM. However, EEPROM can be erased and reprogrammed repeatedly. To erase an EEPROM, you simply expose the device to a strong source of ultraviolet light. A window in the top of the device allows the light to reach the silicon. By doing this, you essentially reset the entire chip to its initial and unprogrammed state. Though more expensive than PROMs, their ability to be reprogrammed makes EEPROMs an essential part of the software development and testing process. Let's see EEPROM in detail. The another type of ROM is EEPROM. EEPROMs are electrically erasable and programmable read-only memory. Internally, they are similar to EEPROMs, but the erase operation is accomplished electrically rather than by exposure to ultraviolet light. Any byte within an EEPROM may be erased and re-returned. Once returned, the new data will remain in the device forever or at least until it is electrically erased. The primary trade-off for this improved functionality is higher cost, though write cycles are also significantly longer than writes to the RAM. So, you wouldn't want to use an EEPROM for your main system memory. Let's see the advantages of ROM. Advantages of ROM. Here are some important advantages of using ROM. This memory is not lost when power is switched off. Therefore, it is called a non-volatile memory. It can be changed accidentally. It is cheaper than RAM, static, and do not require any refreshment. Flash memory. Flash memory is an electrically erasable and programmable permanent type of memory. It uses a one-transistor memory to store a bit. It offers low power consumption and helps to reduce the cost. It is mainly used in digital cameras, MP3 players, etc. Let's distinguish between RAM and ROM. RAM is a volatile memory, ROM is a non-volatile memory. RAM is a read-write memory, ROM is a read-only memory. RAM uses the data stored in it when the power is turned off. ROM, the data inside it retains even if the power is switched off. RAM is a temporary storage. ROM is a permanent storage. RAM is costly than ROM. ROM is cheaper. RAM, it can hold a large amount of data as compared to ROM. ROM can store only small amount of data. RAM is faster, ROM is slow. The data in RAM can be modified easily. ROM can be hardly or never be modified. RAM is used to normal operation of computer. ROM is used primarily in the startup process of computer. Figure shows the IC of programmable redundant, erasable programmable redundant memory, electrically erasable programmable redundant memory. Let's see the difference between PROM, EEPROM and EEPROM. PROM is a read-only memory that can be modified only once by the user. EEPROM, a full read-only memory, can be erased and reused. EEPROM is a user-modifiable read-only memory that can be erased and reprogrammed repeatedly through a normal electrical voltage. PROM stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory. EEPROM stands for Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. EEPROM stands for Electrically Erasable Programmable Read-Only. PROM is developed by Winston Shaw in 1956. EEPROM is developed by Do Proman in 1971. EEPROM is developed by George Fredegos in